What's up, my brothers and my sisters from another mister? So today we're going to do a comic book review of Sam and Twitch, issue number 7. This is where Sam and Twitch are held hostage in the Grand Central Station. Will they uncover the deadly clue about the Udaku, or will they meet their demise? Let's get to it. So just a quick summary here. The widow of slain Shift Lieutenant Barnes, he was dead in the previous issues. His widow gives Sam and Twitch a key to a locker in the Grand Central Station that she says holds evidence and information about Udaku. But when Sam and Twitch approached the locker, they found out that it was a trap set by their fellow police officers to ambush him. But before we get into the story, we go into this flashback 20 years ago where we see young Sam talking to Billy about Kojak, how Kojak is the coolest guy. He takes no crap from no one. He knows what's got to get done. I'm going to shave my head like him. It's just kids being kids. But far away in the distance, Sam notices this little girl being harassed by these bullies. And these bullies, it's very sussy in what they're trying to do or what they intend on doing. But Sam tells him, leave her alone, you freaking piece of crap. And this bully who's bullying the girl looks at Sam like, shit-o, look who we got here. Hey, fat man, where's Robin? And Sam just gets pissed, looks at him, throws the ball at his face. You freaking asshole, we're gonna kick your ass, says the guy. And when he gets up, he goes to work on Sam, punches him in his gut, backhands him in his face. But Sam ain't got no chill, so he stops the next blow, kicks him in the gonads, and that's it. You remember this next time you think about you could just go around and be a jerk. You asshole, you freaking bum, you hear me? What did you say? And Sam asserts his dominance on the kid just to make sure he hears him. But I think that flashback just serves a purpose and probably highlights the character who Sam really is. So right now in present time, Sam goes up to Carol like, enough of this crap. Tell us what you know about Udaku. And they're at the Grand Central Station where shit's just going crazy. And the guy's like, I can't. If I tell you, things will go bad. And Sam's like, look at this. It can't get any worse than this right here. Okay, says Keller, but there's nothing you can do. It's already done. It's gone too far. Well, that'll be our call, says Sam and Twitch. Okay, so right when Keller says, okay, so the Udaku they get interrupted by little pits from the San Giacomo family, and he tells them, look guys, I'm sorry it came down to this is really messed up, but I don't like creating such a ruckus, but I'm going to have to take this little mutt here myself. So drop your weapons and drop the guns. And Sam and Twitch are like, look man, we're cops. You are under arrest. So how about you drop yours? Okay, look, says little Pit San Giacomo. Whoever this little rat works for has taken my father and my family and my life. It's an absolute impossibility for me to allow this to end any other way. We're taking him. I don't want to pop you two. You've been shafted by this just like we did, if not just as bad as us. But we'll have to put him down. But we'll put you down if we have to. And then where will you be? Just live to fight another day. And Sam and Twitch weigh out their options and they do drop the guns. So little Pit San Giacomo points his gun at Keller like nothing worse than a dirty cop. The worst of the worst. The ones that especially don't work for us. That goes under our thumb. We goofed y'all. Like, you're weak and pathetic. Like, and he just keeps on mocking him like, people put their trust in you, bro. And why do you put on that uniform? Just to be a scumbag? Be like me. Commit to the crime. Don't hide from it. At least you would have had some money. But let's get out of here. We're putting you up. Keep your hands up in the air as they escort Sam and Twitch. And little Pitts tells Sam and Twitch, this isn't your world anymore. This is a world of shit, my friends. A raging sea, and tonight it will end. It's all sorts of plagues and all sorts of biblical proportions that's going on with this whole San Giacomo stuff. All right. So I'm carrying on the legacy of my father. This guy's not going to bring me down, and whoever he works for wants to bring us down too. So when little Pitts and Keller get into the car, they look at Sam and Twitch like, yeah, stay back, you don't know me like that. So when the car drives off, one of the henchmen from the Udaku in the trench coat runs up, jumps up, lands down, impacts, and an explosion happens so bad, so powerful, it knocks Sam and Twitch back. Not fatally, at least. But at the same time, what's funny about it is an arm from one of the guys in the car falls onto Barbara Rodriguez's lap. And it's because, you know, that when the feds confronted Sam and Twitch a few issues back, they know they need Sam and Twitch help. But at the same time, they're not really going to back off because Sam and Twitch told them to. They're going to be nearby. And truth is, they are nearby. So when Sam and Twitch wake up, dust the shoulders off, they come across an injured officer. And they're like, yeah, you freaking bump. Why don't you die, you dirty bastard? And the guy's like, no, please help me, the Udaku. Okay, well, that gives him enough reason to put him in the bed. Let's see what you got. So federal agent Barbara Rodriguez is like, listen, Falsoni, life as you know is over. Do you understand? The gig is up. You blew it. So confess your sins, buddy. That's all you have left. And he thinks about it for a minute. He's like, okay, here's the story. A couple of months ago, I transferred to Precinct 55. I met a girl around her. I thought the move would do me good. I'm on the job not even a week when Keller and Shift Lieutenant Barnes, they come up to me and they say they got some kind of opportunity for me, I'm sorry, that sounds like a Spanish Rocky Balboa because I was watching Rocky last night. I don't know, going a little nostalgic on the films, but back into the content though. So what they told me is this opportunity was about there's investors coming in and so he comes to a meeting. He thought it'd be a real good thing for him to make some real quick cash. He went in and it looked more like a board meeting and there were a lot of cops there. So they asked where was the meeting was at, and the guy tells it was in the basement of a club, and it was a big nightclub called Carlene's. Neon sign in front. So the meeting is not like really a meeting, it's more like an initiation. So this girl who's 18 walks in and tells them the San Giacomo family is on the way out. They've done themselves in with all the fighting and ratting on each other. So they screwed the pooch and they're on the way to take it all over. So everyone is just eating this all up. And what she does is this girl continues on with her long drawn out speech about the golden days of organized crime and cops working with the mob and everyone profited. But today it's all about everyone screwing each other and they're taking it all back, and it's time to pick up the pieces and start all over again, and we're gonna do things right. She's sounding like freaking Buddha. So now Sam and Twitch, Barbara Rodriguez, and the feds are like, listening, okay, so who does this have to do with anything? And it all goes back to the Udaku. They're South Africans. They're the South African family that's been running things over there for like 500 years or some real red blood old fashioned stuff. South African, says Twitch, huh? Yeah, says the guy. It's just plain old fashioned gangster shit. So what are they doing over here? What do they want? Do they want some turf? Nah, bro. Turf means a couple, yo-yos fighting over a street corner or a couple crack whores. Al Capone movie, some booze kind of style. No. What they want is total control of every pipe, every primp in this freaking city and the largest hub of organized, centralized crime in the entire planet. They're taking all this golden gain from illegal operations and they want to funnel it through everything through legitimate businesses to make their money work. So all their illegitimate businesses, they want to funnel that cash through the market, through Wall Street, the media, politics, transportation, construction, fierce control over every tent pole that props up this city. And they want undying loyalty from these cops in return for real wealth. And they're not talking about nickel and diming or skimming from the top. No, what they're talking about is FU money. FU money to send your kids to college and put in a Swiss bank account and only touch a little bit at a time until you retire. That kind of money. The kind of money people will kill for. The kind of money people will sell their souls for. So Sam's like, so what's it going around a piece of shit like you? Listen to me, bro. Listen to me, says the guy. Everyone in that room walked away with no less than $100K to start. A sort of, like a signing bonus, That's some FU money. So, but why did the guy take it? And the guy's like, look, man, I swear I did not want to take it. But the way they're trolling around, the way they're doing it is, if I told him no in that room, I would not have left that room alive. So I had no choice but to say yes, okay? There was two choices. Take the gig and take the cash, or no one was ever going to see me again. And it just don't pop in the back of the head. I mean, the way they murdered people, I saw one of them grab this guy by the back of his neck and his skin just freaking melted off. And these guys in coats, the Udaku hitmen, they're creepy mofos, man. Scary as F. And they could do all kinds of shit. I don't know how or what. So Casey McCure, the medical examiner, goes in and it just spooks everyone because they all point their guns at her. But after the temperature in the room goes down, she tells everyone in the room that I thought you guys want to know that the last test came back with all the thumbs, and the guys in the long white trench coats are living, breathing human, and they're human biological weapons. So, I mean, I could tell you because give science enough time and money, I'll find out anything. But in the beginning, I was pretty sure all these shenanigans that was going on, there were aliens in. I ain't about no X-Files, Scully kind of stuff, That's a X-File show reference. But anyways, as messed up as the idea sounds, it's actually a relief that I actually have a rational explanation. And Twitch is like, you call that rational? Well, relatively, says Casey McCory. So what do we have here? And Sam tells him, look, it's two old school, old blood families fighting to the death over all New York has to offer. And so Casey McCurry was like, I mean, how did we get in the middle of this? And Sam's like, what do I know? I don't know. But the light turns off and they're in pitch black darkness and everything is just, you know it's about to go south. So this guy who spilled the beans on the Udaku in the meeting and all that tells him, you know what? They're here. Damn it, they're here, as he screams and panics for his life. And that's where we end this review of Sam and Twitch issue number 7. What you guys think of the comic book? Comment below, let me know. Look, I feel 7 issues deep to build this tension up to find out who the Udaku is all about. I thought that was pretty good storytelling. I like slow tension build as long as each issue of the comic progresses to something further and there's no filler issues in. I thought it was great. I thought it was fun. Link in description if you wish to add this comic book and or any of our other comic books or some of our Rated Comics exclusives to your comic book collection. Support the art, support the industry. Lastly, this review is sponsored by coffee, so if you'd like to buy your boy a cup of coffee, link in description, or donate to the super thanks. But the greatest compliment you guys can do is by liking this video and subscribing to Rated Comics YouTube channel. Thank you again for watching. Until next time.